I'm small like that, you know. So anyways, let's start this. I'm trying to figure out like a point of connection between you and your person. So welcome everyone. This here was going on. Do you see that, people? No sadness. I'm like, no, spirit, no, no. And it's like, I gotta flip the deck. No sadness. People, if you're resonating with my energy, I don't know what it is, this energy, but it's really strong. Like, literally, I can feel it. If you've been in like darkness for a long time, people, be ready to say goodbye to that one, as I'm feeling this very energy here take over me. But I'm a psychic, people. When I say that, you don't even understand. It's literally like I can't breathe, and I'm trained, people. That's how strong this energy here is. It's like it's a little bit like a promise, people. No more sadness if you allow it to happen. And I hope that you have heard me. It's crazy. This type of energy that I'm feeling is the reason why I don't deal with anybody, people. It's because I can feel things too much, and it's like, that's why I stay by myself. I don't like it, but it's what it's saying. I'm very happy about that, Trisha. This here is a promise, people. It says no sadness if you're willing to try. Like if you let it happen, that's a promise, people. And I hope that you have heard me exactly, Melissa. I'm like a little bit shy. Otherwise, I would sing that song for you too, Melissa. I got one card here. This here, I kept thinking like it was the masculine energy until I've gotten to know you guys better. This here is the energy of a lot of you too, divine feminines, because you don't know how to control yourself, because some of you, are living like somewhat of a lie, trying to convince yourself of something that's really not there. When I'm saying to you, you being separated from your divine counterpart should let you know that you got to push further. But I feel it like lately, a lot of you mess up these things for yourselves too. Today, this I messed up, and it's rare, because this here, people, I'm not even reading for myself. My I'm not saying I'm better, but my slate is like clean, so I don't, whatever it is, I know that I have not messed up on that very journey, because mine is like something I'm yet to welcome in my life. But I figured out lately, like for most of you, it's like a shared energy. You both messed up in this thing. Maybe it's time to admit it to yourself so that you can move on, try to correct it, as he's trying to correct himself as well. Hi, Selassie. You will always be acknowledged by me, my love, because Rastas made me who I am today, in case you want to know. They're the only one that welcomed me as being somewhat of like a different type of person, and they had absolutely no problem with who I was, unlike the rest of the world. So Selassie. And I figured out too that fear, a lot of you have that, we will never see each other again. That thing is like messed up for good, people. Maybe I'm out to share more with you. But like, there is really a point in life where you don't even bother yourself with such thoughts anymore. You just go about a belief, a belief that cannot be broken, that what you have in mind, what your heart and your soul desires, shall be fulfilled, and that faith, that belief, you know who you got to give it to, that's all. Don't worry yourself about that. If that person, is your divine match, you are going to connect with them. And I hope that you have heard me, or reconnect with them, whatever the case might be. Yeah, they are. Yeah, good people. Definitely genuine people. Good people. That's all. It's funny, this reading today, people. It's like a real life reading of something that I can explain to you like effortlessly, people. The past, because it's all concepts, that I've been seeing or feeling lately, through you guys. The past. That idea of people feeling like they have messed up, whether you or your person or anybody. Do you understand, people? That I don't know how to explain this, because I used to feel like it like showers. I used to think like showers, like made me brand new every day. I love showers, but now I feel it differently. As I'm looking up to the sky, I feel like the sun itself is a chance to renew yourself, every day. The past is like tonight. You can leave it here if you decide to, and be brand new today. I'm not saying it's like going to be easy, like, easy going, like it's going to change like that. But that decision can be made like that. Like you know, you don't have to keep like is trying to escape your own shadow, if you know what I mean. It is useless. Me personally, I love my shadow. Like for a long time, and I don't know why I'm so talkative today. It's the damn energy. For a long time, I didn't even use mirrors, dancing. I just looked at my shadow. I had like a simple light, and my shadow, if nothing, made me like a great dancer, because I didn't worry about what I looked like or whatsoever. It was about the movement, and the movement itself, you know something I'm just sharing. But learn to love your shadow. Whatever it is that you did yesterday, you can leave it there and be like, oh, I just know one thing. I don't want to be like that anymore tomorrow. And just welcome tomorrow, because as sure as I'm here like talking to you guys, tomorrow is coming, people. That's the only thing that you know for certain. Anything else? Let's go on. Twin flame. Do you see how this card keeps like coming back in my readings and my energy? You're not resonating with me for no reason, people. It's because you are also in these type of relationships, that like very few people can understand. But it is what it is, type of deal, twin flame relationships, in case you wondered. Let us meet. Do you feel the energy, people? Is a little bit of what I'm feeling. It's a strong energy coming my way, and I'm like, oh, I'm prepared, brother. I've been getting ready for this thing here, and I don't even know who the person is, people. Whether it's a person from your past or your future, just keep pushing through. If you're resonating with my energy, you're going to reach that point where you can literally feel it in your gut. Like, you know what? Either we're going to meet again, or we are actually going to meet, period. Let me go on. that it's like a little bit of merging. You see that yin yang picture is like that merging has begun, people, believe me. Communication, hello. I can feel it, whatever it is, thank you, Lord Almighty, as I'm feeling so close to you in this moment of joy here, they don't know. It's amazing. Get ready, people, is all I'll say to you. Let us meet. Communication. I'm saying to you, those tower moments, they're going to start happening where you and your person get to be part of the same life. Believe me. You are the light. Somebody sees me like that, And I'll tell you something, as you're like resonating with me, somebody sees you like that too. A source of light. And my people, to be sure that this person is your twin flame or your divine match or not, check him out to see if himself is a source of light, and I hope that you heard me. We will see each other again. Didn't I tell you earlier not to worry about the fact that this thing here would be broken? I'm here to tell you that if this person is your divine match, you will see each other again, or see each other, or whatever it is. You will find your way back to each other. I'm so sorry, that rasp in my voice is a little bit like a masculine energy, trying to talk for me. It's crazy, people. It's crazy. You see that idea of like light and dark. Didn't I tell you about that merging, that yin yang, figure, and that twin flame situation going on into let us meet and communicate? This thing is very real, my people. Very real, as you're seeing that, yourself too. One of you is light, the other one is darkness. Personally, people, I know who I am, so I already know, what I'm going to have to deal with, so figure it out, for yourself. Is what's really going on. The merging is what's really going on. I don't know union or whatnot, but this is what I'm seeing, people. This here is like motion, those tower moments, people, believe me. Motion, movement, something happening, into that idea of true love. And I'm liking this, people. You see that that's the card for like the divine feminine. In case you ever wondered if you're resonating with my energy as I am, I'm just like going for man and woman. No need to complicate things, people. If you're resonating with my energy, it's because you're divine feminines yourself, whether you're in the making or like knowing yourself. Exactly that, Razia. I am light, like you are the light. Exactly, my love, is what I'm seeing here. A divine feminine, a pure source of light, and of true love, actually. That's what's really going on. And I'll tell you something else too, if you're following like literally my religion, and a woman of truth too. So don't play games or anything, trying to get your person, is what I'm here to tell you. Just, trust the Lord Almighty, my people. Hi, Dimitra. There's no list, my honey. I'm just going to read for one person. Is Tracy P tonight. And to some of you, if in case, you needed to hear that for yourself, your person is acknowledging that this should have treated you better, into that energy of reconciliation, people. It's not union, but it's merging, people. Reconciliation. Which one was it? Communication. Let us meet. I'm seeing movement exactly in that there. Tower moment. It's emerging exactly into the home card, people, the union card. And if you don't believe me, it's the one that was like right under the reconciliation. I didn't even need to see it. I can feel emerging here. And I hope that you have heard me. And Spirit is saying, people, I'm going to start cursing. Do you see that? Yes, that thing is happening like right now, if you allow it to, my people. And I hope that you have heard me. Me myself, I'm like so free right now. Is this here? Believe it, because I'm amazed at like what I'm seeing, which is why I can't speak as a reader. I can feel the energy. I've had like a break from like technology, so my spirit is like clear. I can't explain it. And all of this here, people, this is the merging union, however you want to call it. And if you allow it, this thing starts now. And I hope that you have heard me. Spirit is saying yes. So this here, as I know, you should know, as I'm like laughing it off, but this idea of like now and now. Just know now. I know now. Just know now. This is your person. You're going to get them. Cross the line. Again, that idea of like merging, crossing a line. I hope you're following. And soon. If it's not now, this stuff is happening soon. And check this out, people. If you think I'm lying to you, that card forward, one way or the other, this merging is happening if you allow it to. And I hope that you have heard me. I can feel this thing, like, and Spirit is saying, no sadness. If you allow it to, all of this here, this merging, when this stuff starts happening, like that sadness that you've been carrying with you, if you're resonating with me, is going to leave your life. Like, people, you won't even believe it yourselves, And I hope that you have heard me. Hi, Jamila. That idea of transformation, it is that energy of sadness. I don't know where the joy is, but it should be happening or like showing up sometimes really soon. Hi, Stephanie. How are you doing? This here, beware, people, because some of your lives, they're going to change if you're resonating with my energy. I can see it. You see that, like that idea, like darkness and light, that merging that I'm seeing, crossing the line. People, for some of you, that invisible line that was just like necessary for you to do this damn thing here by yourself going forward, call it what you want. No sadness anymore. I'm seeing some of you like changing into that, and I hope that you have heard me. Ooh, people, into that card manifestation is real. If you allow it, Or if you're resonating with me, ooh, people, whatever it is that this energy is, because there is no way I could like possibly explain it for you guys. You see this card, like soul family, whatever this blessing or this joy or whatever it is, people, I share it with you all, like, my people, just take it, is all I can say. Amen. 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 You see this card channeling, the stuff that I'm feeling is very real, people. Whatever it is, just receive it, people. In the name of the Lord. Amen. So loved. You see what I'm trying to share with you as I'm feeling it, it's crazy. I don't even know what's going on into this card here, expansion. Do you see that as I'm like actually like pushing this thing onto you? Soul love, expansion. Receive it, people, is all I'll say to you. Enlightenment. Amen, Alicia. Into this card, enlightenment, allow it to happen, people. Don't fight spirit, let it like just go through you. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy all the time, but people, when it gets better, ooh, I can't even describe, those communications. And it's funny, it's also the stuff that I'm saying is because I'm in alignment today and I can actually feel it. So be in alignment is all I can say to you. Don't resist the process. Just enjoy your life as it is. I'll share something else with you. Do you know what happened to me? I don't know if it's this morning or like yesterday. I was just within my body, laying down and feeling like, thank the Lord Almighty for each and every, I can't even describe, working, functioning, existing part of my body. I could feel it like, and I'm a dancer, people, and I'm nearly 40. Like, it took me a long time to even feel like that. And I was feeling it all and just like thanking the Lord. However your body looks like, people, if you're if you're healthy, just be content, so that in your next lifetime your expression is going to be at least as good or like better. Don't reject what you have today is all I can say to you. But I can feel that alignment, If you don't fight it, your person is yours. And I hope that you have heard me. Into that idea of letting your own light shine, be a source of light to people. There's something about that and the fact of being aligned, And I hope that you have heard me. In this card here, awakening. Some of you need to quit lying to yourself and really go through this thing in this card, awakening. Believe me. Do this thing for yourself, And it's like a lot of people try, like, what is this thing? This thing I figured out. It's like just get closer to the creator, people. Whatever you call it, however you want to define it, this force that rules you. Just give it all up to that force. Is the awakening, the continuation, the happening, the is all it is, people. And I hope that you have heard me. This card focuses, I'm saying this thing to you. It's about shifting your focus more than anything, because I'll tell you something, when you're a true believer, you don't need to focus on believing. It's like it comes naturally. It's exactly what I'm talking about, Tracy P. You're saying lots of meditation and prayers change you changed your diets. Okay, I thought you said it changed your life. When you're a true believer, you don't need a lot of meditation. You need it sometimes, but you need to be active, and active for the Lord, people, is what's really going on. You don't need to focus on believing. When you're a true believer, everywhere you go, it follows you. So don't waste too much time unless you're like the hype type, and you need to cool yourself down. One way or the other, shift your focus from like this person that you desire so much to something that's more like inwards. Whatever it is, people, I suggest the Lord Almighty. And I hope that you have heard me. This here, people, is what I'm feeling. I'll go on, but whatever it is, there's strong energies here. And I can feel them, people. I have to keep this card because I can feel this stuff. Like, my Lord, what's going on? Let's go on. those communications, they're all over the place in each deck, you know, so far, and I can feel them too. So get ready to start talking to your person. And may I give you an advice, my sisters, my brothers? You know, take it easy, my people. Like, what the hell? What's going on? What's with the rush and the, I don't understand at times, you know. I must admit that I have been like that sometimes in my life, but it was never nothing crazy, you know, because I'm not really like that. I'm a very proud person. I'm not even saying like be like me because I'm bad people, but like, you know, take it easy at your as you're trying to talk to them. You remember that past, you know, that you can literally chase away overnight. Once you're going to be like done with this and be like come to terms with that there, where is it? Come on, Lord. I don't know why this here keeps happening, people. I have a hell of a memory, but it's because Spirit is trying to make me see the cards that I'm like pulling, that they're not just for you, they're for me, exactly for me too. Spirit is saying yes to the stuff that I'm trying to tell you. The past. You remember I told you it could be like wiped away like so easily? If you say you still want somebody, you need to have like a clear cut between like now and the things that used to be. Whatever it is that you've dealt with, if you're trying to speak to somebody, at least be friendly to them. Otherwise, don't speak to them at all, is my advice to you. And I hope that you have heard me. And some of you, you need to work on exactly that. Spirit is saying is a little bit like you guys actually know of each other, and every time you're trying to talk or like you come in communication, something happens again. You're advised to work on your communications as I'm seeing them happening. And I hope that you have heard me. Spirit is saying it's for everybody involved here. Yeah. Everybody involved, like, you know, communicating. People, I need to check myself because you know how I've become. I don't even talk anymore. Maybe that's part of my, you know, I don't want to give people the silent treatment or whatsoever, but I'd be like, you know, ooh, this thing that I'm seeing, people. Excitement for those who know of tarot. Somebody, who works like in a profession where there is actually money and that idea of victory. Get ready, people. Because whatever this thing is, you know, you can have part of it if you're resonating with me, and I hope that you have heard me. It includes it all, you know. You see that like no more sadness, and like it's that yes, so close to it, excitement from now on. And it's funny that like element of finances is definitely here, you know. So for those who worry about that, and I hope that you have heard me. Yeah, that idea of somebody rebuilding themselves, you know. All these pentacles, I'm liking that. This here is for the ones of you who have found themselves in like financial lows or something like that. You see that card of victory into working and actually making money. I'm here to tell you, don't worry about that, you know. If you're resonating with me, you're going to rebuild your existence, like your daily life and stuff like that, you know. Just take it easy on yourselves, and I hope that you have heard me. Tracy P may be right, but this is who I am, my dear. I'm here to give you hope because I believe that if I can identify it, is because there's a solution for it, not just like spirit be like, yeah, no. I don't know, who you're praying to. But the one that I know of, he's not mean like that. Life has circumstances, but he's not just like mocking you. This here is like solutions for you, which is why I keep telling you, I hope that you heard it. Don't worry. Financial situations for some of you, are going to get better if you're resonating with my energy. Yeah. Some of these guys are going to start, spying on you like you got no idea once the feelings, start kicking in. And I feel like sneezing when that happens. People, I know the stuff that I'm saying is like the truth, like, I believe I'm a calm person. And I'm laughing it off because sure, I get angry at times too, but not often. Let me go on. Somebody definitely wanting to be in a relationship with you, who's going to watch like the stuff that you do or something like that, definitely spying on you if you can feel it. It's crazy. I'll tell you something, whether you or your person, you see these cards like 5 plus 3 eights of swords. Some of you are just trapped, because you're like trying to really figure out that person. You're trying to observe them from each and every angle, like, who are you? Are you going to do those things to me again? And it's because of one thing and one thing only. You've been like literally hurt or poked before. So now some of you, before you approach somebody, you're like very guarded. People, I'll tell you, because that energy is strong, people, that I can feel tonight is like it's completely taken over me. Completely, is like me, I don't even care like who the person is. Who I'm looking for, my divine match. So the first thing I'm going to need for that person is to be a believer, my people, and then for the Lord to just guide me to that person. I don't worry about anything else. And I hope that you have heard me. Don't worry yourself. You remember that past card again? What once was, were, you know if it's bound to repeat itself, it will. But let me tell you the twisted part about that. The same way is coming, the same way can go. Meaning that cycle could be broken like this and you still like that, like, oh Lord, it's always going to be the same thing. Those things, they can change tomorrow if the Lord Almighty decided so. So my advice to you, live like as if you already like have those things, or something at least that you can keep for yourself, from like the wound literally to your tomb, and that nobody can ever take away from you. And I'll tell you what it is. The Lord Almighty. And I hope that you have heard me. Spirits, however you want to call it, people. That force there, yeah. Don't worry yourself. And the idea of regret like always on you, like and I used to be like that too, but in general, like replaying stuff like what you could have done better. I can see it from these two energies here. Sorry. First of all, is that idea like it's always going to go bad and it has not even started yet. And that idea of like everything you did that went wrong. I'll say something else too. People, once this thing is like recorded, oh, you see what I'm trying to explain to you? Once this thing is recorded in the universe, there's no way you can take it back. So just chill about it, is what I'm here to tell you. It's like if it really irks you, be like, okay, I didn't like that feeling. The only thing I can do is not to do it again in the future, and stick to that. And I hope that you have heard me. No need to regret anything in this life. It's useless. Exactly, into that, my lord, into that fool card, for those who know what a fool really is. Somebody who just keeps trying, not afraid of what's to come, whatever may be, whatever is to come. I'm just going to embrace it till the day that I die, people. And I hope that you have heard me. Don't fight it, because this thing is actually you and it's trying to work for you. And you're over there like fighting your own spirit. It's crazy. Be careful of like an energy that I'm feeling as is like cutting what I'm feeling like that. That's how energies or things can change. For some of you, as I'm saying to you, you should be feeling those type of energy, like fulfilling energies, and you're like, like it's like what you call it, midnight, you're all by yourself in your room, like, you know what I mean, nothing going on, but you're feeling good. I don't know what it is, whether some of you lie to yourselves into thinking that you're really there. But one thing I know, some of you, is that idea of being conflictual. So every time your person like tries to come close to you, do you see that? He's right there. Didn't I tell you today? I feel like the blame is like shared, is what it is. I'm not going to look for it. This card, I messed up. Hi, Michelle. This guy here, if he could talk, the guy that is dealing with you for most of you, and do you see yourself here? Just to prove to you what I'm trying to tell you is you and him, or like the other way around, in a form or like a shape. You exist, you breathe, you live. Something that these guys do not like about you is that you're always fighting, always, do you say like, I never get that word because I'm not like that, but like nagging in English? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Beware of those type of energies, I'm here to tell you. Because sometimes, like trying to do things your way or too well, you're like, yeah, I know the way. You have to let a person come to that point too, instead of like trying to force it onto them. And I hope that you have heard me. And did I tell you about this merging or this meeting or whatsoever? I can see it here, my people. I need one more card. Do you know what Spirit is saying to you? To me, sorry, to you. Most of you are dealing with men who are younger than you, if you're listening to me. And you know what? The funny part is that you find yourselves, like, for some of you, arguing with them. Like, really? Really now? It's funny. Why am I talkative today? That spirit I'm talking about is a talkative spirit. I know that it be talking all the time. And let me just say to you, these guys, when they fall for you, because Spirit has put that into them to like you, they're going to like you because you're older, not because of anything else. So behave as such, instead of being like somebody who is literally like older, but behaving like somebody who's like sometimes even younger than them. You can't do that, and I hope that you have heard me. But dealing with men who are younger than you. Oh, thank you very much, Jennifer Marie. What's going on? I'll tell you something that Spirit is saying to me, because I know what I'm feeling here. For a lot of you, get ready to start this thing here in this devil energy. I'm not saying everyone. That card there is everybody can work on their like skills for communication. This here is a little less, people, but get ready for this thing, is what Spirit is saying to me into this Three of Pentacles, and even the energy that I'm feeling. Don't let these people, I mean, they will not catch you off guard, believe me. But like, be as ready as you can be. You know? And I hope that you have heard me. And as I'm saying that to you, I'm like, my Lord, you know, but I'll be okay. Let me go on. Spirit is saying the story. I can't even speak. That's how true it is. Spirit is saying the stuff that I'm saying to you is the truth, people, and I hope that you have heard me. Some of you, you've been on this journey, yeah, and you're starting to manifest. Believe me, it's what's really going on. You're starting to manifest. You've been on this journey quite some time, and now you know you're starting to manifest these conversations. The ones that you really wanted, you know, in case you wonder. This excitement for some of you, but you're definitely like manifesting something that's like moving, or like, I don't know how to explain this, you know. If you ever wondered at this point of your journey, that's what's going on. And for most of you, if you put your work in it too, you're manifesting, like, you know, the type of communications that are actually like satisfying, between you and your person. Hi, Vega. But I can see these communications definitely. Yes, I knew it, you know. There's a song that I can hear in my head. It's like, it's called Tell Me If You Want Me To, you know. She keeps saying something, and it's this one opportunity that I can't miss. Is exactly what's going on here. So you need to check yourselves, people. Because this here, literally, you can't mess it up. You know, be careful of regrets when it comes to making the decisions, because for some of you, you're dealing with the love of your lives. So people, wake the fuck up for some of you. And I hope that you have heard me into this card of transformation, and you actually like starting to be in the same space or in each other's lives for some of you. For some of you, it's just like a matter of belief. Oh, you know that song, Tracy P? Do you know who sings it? It's like groove theory, something like that, you know, something. For some of you, it's just like a matter of believing. People, when you believe, you go, you know, with the core belief actually that this thing here is going to manifest. Otherwise, I don't know what it is that you're doing, but like, believe. It's tested, people, into this card, Soulcraft, and I hope that you have heard me. And Spirit is saying, do you know how it's tested? You know, you want love, right? You see the difference between the lover and like the hermit. You want love, right? Do you know how I'm going to test you? I'm going to sever that love from your life. I'm going to disconnect you from your perfect match, and it's exactly what's been happening. And I'm saying to you, for some of you, get ready to be in union. What's going on? What's going on with these young men or whatever it is? Never mind, people, my people, into the stuff that I'm trying to tell you. And I'll tell you something, that message, I kept it to myself because I don't want to bother the general readings trying to explain too much. I'll tell you, did you see that high priestess in there, that feminine energy? Some of you, you guys are dealing with some wizards too. And I'm not even sure that they know that they are, but when I say wizards, I'm talking of men who have the spirit literally to manifest anything that they want in their lives. You included, the woman of God, the divine feminine, the spiritual woman, the vegan, the what you call it, anything you're trying to be. That's what I call a wizard. And these people I'm speaking about are your divine counterparts, just like go knowing. You see, you feel like you're different. They're different too. Their spirits themselves, they're different too than from the average man. And I hope that you have heard me. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Vega is saying, she knows her DM is psychic. He has the same ability as she does. It's the truth, people. Wizards, I'll tell you. But us, we are more like psychic. We can read energy. For them, they can manifest anything, people. Some of you, you're just going to have to learn to simmer down, people. And I hope that you have heard me. Just cool down. This here is spirit saying to me, have the strength to say this to these people. Don't be afraid to literally be a hierophant to them. Do you see that card of truth? I'm telling you, no matter what happens, do you see like these communications and this 10 of Pentacles, like no matter what happens, totality, people, whether you're trying to get your person back, you're trying to inspire him emotion so that he would look your way, or this is a form of manipulation, by the way. Don't do it. Don't lie to your divine match. It's all I can say to you. Don't invent no stories to try to have his pity or whatsoever. This here is not how you do it. And I hope that you have heard me. And what I'm feeling, you see all this spirit is not saying that to you, just to be like, yeah. Do you see that magician to that strength card? Like that magic, like that can literally manifest anything, the say so, the justice, whatsoever, and that hierophant, it will mess you up if you don't hear what I'm trying to tell you into this 10 of Wands. I'm not going to point out anybody, but this here is you and spirit who knows it. I don't care about what you do, in the dark. I don't care about it. It's between you and spirit. So if you know, then it's for you. You don't need to say anything. Do you see that burden that's going to get heavier? Spirit is going to mess you up, for trying to manipulate your twin flame. For some of you, exactly, is saying to me, do you see that into that justice card? Being just, being fair, being honest or whatsoever. The only way through him is through this man's heart. And I'll tell you something in case you didn't get the memo, like thinking you're feeling something for somebody just like that. It's God who is going to inspire him this feeling, not you. And I hope that you have heard me. Some of you get ready to do this thing by yourself, to cross that line into that card transformation where you have like enough knowledge to do this thing called life in the best way possible by yourself, is all I can say to you. And some of you get ready to welcome this new love into your life, into that energy of victory. Somebody very special for some of you, special like soul, you know. I don't know if you guys are like, you know, boring or whatsoever, but somebody who's like not like you, who likes to party and who's lively, who's going to like literally rock you people. This year it keeps coming back. Is even more than sharing the same space. I'll tell you, I saw this card here earlier. You can go back to it. You know, it's what I didn't dare saying, but it's coming back. This here into that high priestess energy, the all-knowing, is what I call my channel interstellar, you know. It's like that interstellar handshake between me and my person, like, hello, how are you? How are you doing, whoever you are? It's absolutely beautiful what I'm seeing here. It's like 10, you know, in half. It's like always that idea of halfway there, looking in the right direction towards each other again, you know. And it's because at this point here, whether you or him, but you're just happy about your life. You have a fulfilling life, and I believe it's more of the feminine energy. That magician is right there, you know. The feminine energy is like stable enough or emotionally stable enough at this point here to actually bring something to her guy and help him transform further. And I go exactly into that 10 of cups. Believe me. And I hope that you have heard me. I need the card underneath. That idea again of somebody like being younger than me, who's very generous, you know. Check your DM out. Somebody younger with the good heart. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, my people, wie geht es dir, Stephanie? 100%. Just like that, you know. You know. Let me go on. I just need the bottom of the deck. This reading is getting too long already. Do you see what Spirit is saying to me? And I share it with you, that pressure, that excitement, that whatever it is that was heavy on me, I couldn't breathe, you know, is saying to me, you're going to be happy in love. Love, happiness in love is going to manifest. And I hope that you have heard me. I knew it. This here, I'll tell you what's going on for some of you. This like cycle of sadness get, you know, believe me, I can feel my energy too much. I'm a queen of energy, cannot be in reversed. You know it. Even when I'm bad, it cannot be in reversed if you're dealing with me. It's about this joy here. As some of you, I'm saying to you, you're going to be feeling the same sometime soon. Get ready to like just meet or like manifest somebody who loves you just as much as you love them. You know, it's exactly what's going on. Spirit is saying that this trigger that you're feeling, believe me, I know the code is saying, did you see how you were feeling? I told you about it in the 10 of Wands. Do you see that joy underneath? I need the cards in between. It's saying to me, this thing that you're feeling, you're right there by yourself, but you're happy. It's saying to me, Spirit, is like this thing that keeps triggering you is the same feeling or the same type of joy that you will experience, when you are in that 10 of Cups energy for good. And I hope that you have heard me. Meaning is allowing me to feel like emotional bliss. And I'm right there by myself, people. By myself. Is like a little taste of it, and I don't know if I like it. I wanted to say it's great, but I'm not sure that I like it too much. And Spirit is asking me, you don't want this thing? What is it, people? Do you really want this thing? You do, or you don't want it? Because it comes at a price. You would understand. Spirit is saying to me, whether you want this thing or not, regardless, is going to give it you. This type of offer here is one that you cannot resist. And I'll tell you something, you can see it in my hands. I'm getting so warm because of the energy that I can feel. Oh. Is an offer you cannot refuse, people. You cannot deny this relationship is what's really going on. I accept the healing, and I'm seeing the energy of some of you either like being healed, being able to do this thing called life again, or if you don't find yourself there sooner than later, you will be. And I hope that you have heard me. Let go of the negativity is what Spirit is saying to you. And I'll tell you something too. Do you see this devil? And letting go would be self-sabotage. Spirit is saying to you, whether you or your person, anybody who's trying to go about this energy and to refuse this connection, this love story, is in the energy of self-sabotage, just like this one here, an energy that you cannot refuse. Believe me, into this Hierophant people, you know. It is what it is. Somebody who knows better, who's saying to you, this here is the way. If you're sure of who your person is, just go about it, like literally the Taurus energy. But this here is an offer that you cannot refuse, and I hope that you have heard me. Let me... The damn handshake, people. The damn idea of dark and light, people. I could feel it. I can feel this thing, that merging, like that song from India, Aries, beautiful, that plays between dark and light, I want to go to a beautiful that plays between dark and light, where wrong becomes right, is exactly what it is. Where love begins, in other terms. Beautiful is what's going on, people. Tonight, love begins. Into that third eye chakra is literally like I can see it with my vision. If you allow it, people. And this guy, for some of them, they don't know how to control their energy, which is why it's appearing as the magician in reversed. They send it like down towards lower chakra, so it's like, just causing mess. But I'll tell you something, some of them, they're in higher energies. And that energy of a magician, they can manifest anything, people. They can do anything. And some of them, they're manifesting you. And it's funny. Some of them, they're just not aware of their energy. This one here came in reverse, believe me. The fact, again, like I'm telling you, those low level energies causing heartbreak and stuff like that, you know. And they don't understand that as long as they don't free themselves from, you know, literally what they have manifested, they cannot have their wish fulfillment. And into these memories of love in reversed, for some of them, if they have like a past with you, they cannot have you. And I hope that you heard me exactly into this Hermit card. It's what's really going on. It's like a little bit of a punishment, you know. You're the bait, just like he is to you, is what's really going on. I can feel this masculine energy. Some of you get ready to welcome this man in your life, because him here, he's real and he's steady and he's ready. You know, I can see it here. What's that card? Into that card, justice, you know. Some of you have earned it. Let me see. Some of you have definitely earned this thing that I'm speaking about. For those who know, hope, the sun, the love card, there's some cards that cannot be in reversed in my channel. It's the same thing like that solar plexus energy, that blessing. The blessing is your victory for some of you. So just keep doing what sits right, you know, with your soul. If you don't want to do it for a particular cause, just keep doing whatever your soul is telling you is right. You will get, you know, this blessing, this victory. It would only be right or fair that you would get this man that I'm seeing here. And I hope that you have heard me. Get ready also for some of you to welcome the energy of intimacy back in your life. Believe me, into this love beginning, that second chakra, you know. Some of you, believe me, I keep getting that card too. Sooner than later, you would have no doubt as to who your person is, and the heat that I'm feeling. People like, what's going on? That solar plexus energy. Yes, people. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? I'm a Queen of Cups. What did I just say? That heat that I'm feeling, people, is real. I don't know what's happening, but it's an energy and it's really, really strong. Like, my Lord, why am I even saying that? But like a star. A star. Somebody like with you know, I said what I said. I don't know what I'm speaking about, you know, with like so many qualities, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius people. Somebody who always has like either a lot of people around them or something like that, or they take care of many people. I don't know what it is. Sitting with many, giving with many is coming your way. And I hope that you have heard me. Into that card victory, you better believe your girl, you know, as to the garden and the gate. Literally the problem and the solution. The question and the answer. Whatever it is, you know, this thing here, you shall see it, you know, manifest until the end. And I hope that you have heard me, and especially if it's a matter of the heart, people, is what Spirit is here to tell me. If your heart is like just telling me, sorry, If your heart is right or in the right space, you're looking for love, well, you know you're at the right place, is what it's saying to me. Yeah. A time to give rather than take. It's funny, I can feel the energy of somebody being generous, so get ready for your person to change if they couldn't, give anything to you. I don't even know how I'm going to call this reading. The merging is what's really going on. A time for healing. I think you took that time, but he took that time too. Is what you both were doing, in case you were wondering, And people, I'm here to tell you that you have to have faith in your dreams, people. Let me tell you something. If the universe or like the Lord Almighty co-signed this, nobody can take that stuff away from you. And I'm saying to you, if you still find yourself dealing with those energies, it's time to release negativity, my people. Let this blessing happen to you. Hold your vision. Do you see what Spirit is trying to say? The stuff that I'm seeing is real. And Spirit is saying to you and to me, didn't I tell you I'm a very proud person? Is saying to me, don't let pride get in your way. I can literally see it in the screen. Do you see this card here? Some of you don't even know how to receive something from somebody. You don't even know how it is like when somebody takes care of you. And to be quite honest with you, it's the same thing with me. Get ready for that, to be able to welcome love into a new romantic cycle begins, and be careful with pride is all I'd say to you. And your hard work is paying off for some of you. I can see it here with these cards. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Is funny, I've shuffled those cards and I've had the same thing, with my client earlier. That devil, that sadness just leaving your life, And I hope that you have heard me, because luck is on your side instead. Into this Ace of Swords here, I know it's the truth, people, and I hope you caught that. So let's finish. I'll have a break, and I hope that you're still here. Oh yeah, I remember your question. You would just have to tell me your sign again, and you're the only one I'll read for tonight. Free yourself, people. It's not really about taking back control of your life. Free yourself so that divine energy can flow through you, and especially through your heart, is all I'll say to you. Because a man, whatever, sure, but the true purpose is to let divine energy flow through you. So literally, you can be a so-called source of luck to other people too. And I hope that you have heard me. Calling in your soulmate. That's what you have to do, more than going at war with them, if you know what I mean. Call them in spirit. It's going to work better than trying to fight them, to try to convince them that love me. No, it doesn't work like that, people. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you have children, or like a situation with children, you're thinking is going to affect your love life, or it does, or it's important to you, is what's going on. I'll tell you what Spirit is saying to me. If you feel like this guy doesn't love you the way that you want to be loved, just keep your distance from that person. Is all I'll say to you. Don't go for unrequited love. Choose literally somebody who is going to treat you like you're a jewel yourself, who's going to give to you. Otherwise, choose separation instead, is what Spirit is saying. But I need one more card. I hope you heard that one for some of you. Some of you, I swear to, oh, hey Lord, forgive me. I don't even know why this here happened, because people, that's not what I do. Forgive me, Lord. I'm telling you, people, get ready to start spending time with your person again. To have like that same bubbly energy that I started this reading with, exactly into that idea of like letting go of control issues and allowing like divine energies to flow through you naturally. And I'm saying something to you, the stuff that you're feeling, you're not feeling them for no reason, people. You're not led to where you are, like just like that by chance, To be, for the ones who don't know, romantic feelings or and luck are nothing else but divine energy. Some of you, you're going to have to heal family issues on top of like, welcoming this thing in your life. It's like if you want it quicker, heal your family issues. And I'm saying to you, this here is what I've been trying to tell you, that merging from now on, you get to have like a different type of relationship where your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment between you two, where you at least get to each other's lives, engage literally, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to stop it here for today. So that, people, that was my reading for you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.